It was kind of shocking seeing not only kind of the presence of the RSF and the SAF, but just people's bodies who unfortunately died in this battle, or you know what I mean, in this war. Was really, really heartbreaking. And on top of that, you have folks that are struggling, and so people are resorting to, maybe robbing folks that they see on the road.
A Canadian family on what was supposed to be a holiday to visit family in Sudan, forced to evacuate to Germany as Sudan descends into civil war. But most disheartening for Nagwa El Mamoun and her daughter Dalia Abadi, the inability of the Canadian government to get Canadian citizens to safety.
I think at moments we felt like this was hopeless, to just kind of, get the messaging of like stay tight, we're working on something, when we're hearing on the news that other nations are working on plans to evacuate their people.
El Mamoun and Abadi say they contacted Global Affairs when fighting broke out in mid-April, but got little information on when or if the embassy in Khartoum might be able to help them. The family even considered the risky option of escaping into Egypt as the violence began to take people close to them.
People like my cousin, she's just 27 years old. She's a physician. The one daughter to her parents, and she died. She died because there was just a bullet came to her house, died in front of her family.
The situation is extremely volatile and extremely tense. And so we need to be very careful about disclosing more information at this time.
There's no delay. Obviously, it's an extremely difficult situation. We've had resources in the region for many days now.
The Prime Minister says one of the problems is many nations like France and Germany are competing for landing time to evacuate diplomats and citizens. Foreign Minister Mélanie Joly says her ministry knows of around 1,700 Canadians in Sudan. 550 have asked for help getting out, but around 100 have been evacuated by allied nations. El Mamoun and Abadi were evacuated by Germany and are in Berlin, waiting for transport home to the Greater Toronto area. But though they're safe, Abadi says her mind goes to those who are still there.
We have both Sudani family that are based in Sudan currently that don't have the means to come out, and I think just hoping that the government can in some way step up, like they have stepped up for other nations, to be able to support those people that don't have the means out.
In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.